In the beginning of the episode it shows Dabi is left at the villain's mercy because the other heroes are nowhere to be found after Twice's death because he was unable to contain his wrath and burned the majority of Hawk's wings. Hawks continues to be curious about how he learned his real name, which has been a secret for years, while Dabi accuses heroes of being to blame for everything that is wrong with the world. Hawks admits to Dabi that he looked up everyone's past but was unable to uncover anything regarding Shigaraki and Dabi. Dabi reveals his identity to Hawks when the question is put straight to him, completely shocking the hero. The latter goes on to assert that he has his own reasons for joining the fight rather than caring about the Paranormal Liberation Front or Shigaraki. Endeavor rushes to Mirko's aid in the Jaku General Hospital while she is battling the High-Ends alone. However, he discovers that a massive Nomu that is impossible to stop has blocked the path. The heroes have a chance to enter Dr. Garaki's laboratory since Aizawa arrives there precisely at the appropriate moment and eliminates all its peculiarities. Mirko has already suffered severe injuries by the time they get there and discover 3 High-Ends prepared to attack them, but he still makes it to the area where Shigaraki is confined. To destroy the container that Shigaraki is confined in, she risks her life. After fighting a High-End, Endeavor eventually locates her, but she is in such horrible shape that he decides to cauterize her. The local pro-hero discovers Shigaraki's heartbeat is absent when Shigaraki's container is destroyed and his body falls to the ground. Dr. Garaki, who has dedicated his entire life to this particular project, is moved to tears just hearing these words. After hitting him in the face, the voice hero, Hisashi Yamada, takes the villain to the High-Ends where he can tell them to stop attacking the heroes. Dr. Garaki explains as they travel that the world derided his theory 70 years prior, claiming that the notion of the singularity of meta-talents was flat-out false. One guy stood up with him and provided support, but the academics soon abandoned him entirely. One for All was the person in question. Dr. Garaki's quirk allowed him to double life energy in exchange for mobility, so the doctor offered it to him in return for his assistance. He later duplicated his original peculiarity, though, and he still employs it now. Many people are still puzzled by the life force anomaly that permitted All for One to live such a lengthy life. Kyudai became loyal to him as a result of the villain's assistance when everyone else avoided him because of his outlandish theories. Additionally, the doctor has worked for decades to provide scientific evidence to support his argument in an effort to disprove his adversaries. Shigaraki's lifeless body remained on the ground as the voice hero carried Dr. Garaki to the High-Ends. He was daydreaming about his family in the meantime. He saw his mother shouting for him and recalled happy times he had with his sister. However, as soon as his father arrived, Shigaraki was unable to restrain his dark side and began to fantasize about harming him. It turns revealed that One for All was aware of All Might's impending victory even before their final battle. He made the decision to impart his peculiarities to Shigaraki in order to equip the coming generation of villains to bring down the hero society. All for One, like Dr. Garaki, has been using a duplicate of his previous peculiarities and does not possess the actual form of his former abilities. In Shigaraki's dream, his family and All for One both showed there. He therefore made the decision to disregard his loved ones and support the man who had even gone so far as to share his skills with him. Shigaraki's heart began to beat once again as soon as he moved towards All for One in the dream, and he came to.